Hello. Hey, what's up guys, it's KJ back with another video and you are watching Beefy Tech. And a couple of days ago, or I should say a couple of months ago, I reviewed the SJ8000 action camera. And a while back when I was going through all my videos, I noticed that that video I made was terrible. So yeah, this is the review redo of the SJ8000 action camera. And before we go any further, I just want you guys to take a look at the Beefy Tech t-shirt that I just got. See, that's the vector image of my channel. That's the new Beefy Tech logo, and on the bottom I have the youtube.com/beefytech, the link. Okay, so yeah, with that said, the review of the SJ8000 coming up. So let's start with the physical features first. The camera, it's totally made up of plastic, which makes it really lightweight, and at the same time the durability is terrible. Thankfully the camera supports HDMI, so that you can plug your action camera into a bigger screen like a monitor or a computer or something like that. Above the HDMI port you will also find a micro USB port, which can be used for data transfer and to charge the camera itself. There's also a memory card slot on the left which supports SD cards up to 64 gigs, but I personally use a 128GB card and I don't have any problems as of yet. And as an added bonus, you can also use your camera as a webcam. And as it's an action camera, it's so small. For comparison, here is my Sony point and shoot camera. Just take a look. Down on the bottom you will find a door which ejection system, so that you can remove your battery. So if you have 2 or 3 of these batteries, you can just keep recording. So yeah, that's really nice. The camera has this really nice grip throughout its body, which I kind of dig. The battery you get with this camera is of 900 mAh, so it provides you roughly with 1.5 hours of usage, which in my testing turned out to be like around 45 minutes. So yeah, that's a huge disappointment. There are a total of 4 buttons on this camera. Up top you will find the OK/record/shutter button, and on the front you have the power on/mode button, and on the right you have your down and up button. And just so you know, the up button also doubles as a Wi-Fi button. Yes, this action camera actually has Wi-Fi. That's so dope.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
Now let's move on to the internals. So the inside of this camera is really where it shines. You can do 720p at up to 120 frames per second to get that extra slow-mo effect. You can also do 720p at 60 and 30 frames a second. This camera also supports 1080p at 60 and 30 frames a second and 2.7K at up to 30 frames per second. And the best part of investing in this camera? Well, you get 4K at 30 frames a second, which is so cool.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the best the sun will pop the clock to feed himself.
And yeah, as it's a camera, it can also take photos up to 16 megapixel. But I must say, the photos it takes is trash. It's so bad, just take a look. See what I mean? And also take a look at some of the footage I took with this camera. Like, here you go. So I really hope you like that small montage kind of thing. And I almost forgot to mention that the lens, it's a 170-degree wide-angle lens, so you can get those ultra cool wide-angle shots. But because of this, you will also get the fisheye effect in your photos or videos. But it can be fixed in post. Now let me lay down some of the cool features in this camera. You can create time lapses, you have loop recording and slow-mo. The camera is also Wi-Fi enabled. You can also change the white balance and exposure as per your needs. You can also rotate the entire image in the camera itself. So if you recorded the whole video slash photo upside down, well, you are still good. And this camera supports a ton of languages. So it doesn't matter from where you are from Pakistan, you are from Albania, Azerbaijan, United States, Antarctica, or even underground, dude. You have a ton of language options in this thing. So what are my final thoughts on this camera? Well, as I have been using it for the past year, I really like it. It has not let me down yet. The battery life, well, that's an issue. The Wi-Fi feature on this thing works amazing, but I did find some lag. And I guess this concludes my video. So yeah, this was my review on the SJ8000 action camera. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do leave it a big thumbs up, and also if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Beefy Tech. I will have them linked down below. And with that said, it's me, Kushal Gautam, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.